You are invited to Love Like Jesus, a Valentine banquet fundraiser to benefit the Feed the Homeless tour. This event will be held on February 12th, 2012 at 5 p.m. at the Clarkson Community Center. You can get tickets online at www.lovelikejesus.eventbrite.com. We would like to especially thank our sponsors, UV Flyers, Denny's, the AMR Agency, and SaletteUSAtv for sponsoring this event.
Hi, this is Marcus Salette with SIBN. You know it as SaletteUSAtv. I am pleased to be here in the banquet hall for the event February 12th. Save the date and mark your calendar today so that you'll have no excuse to miss this event. Vitelle, how are you? Did I say your name right?
Yes, you did. I am doing very well.
And who's this beautiful young lady next to you?
This is Robin Duval. She is our assistant director for the Feed the Homeless tour.
All right, say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
All right, and let's talk about this event, Love Like Jesus.
We decided to do it Love Like Jesus because we believe that Jesus was the greatest example of how you're supposed to love and how you're supposed to treat others. So while we're all focused on this big love thing, let's focus on what true love really is and give to those less fortunate rather than buying these big giant things of roses that are going to die the next day anyway. You know, spending your money on something that's really important, and so that's what it's all about.
You know, as I did a little bit of homework on your organization, I think the viewers need to understand the parameter of your nonprofit. So talk a little bit about what you do. We know we're going to talk more about the event, but give the viewer a sense of what it is that you do.
Okay. Well, initially what we do is we provide food, clothing, and toiletries, which are the basic needs that people need that they have a hard time getting as far as the homeless, or whether they're homeless or just having a hard time at this time. We get those things for them. Then after that, what we do is we assess each individual need. So whatever it is that is keeping them homeless or keeping them in their current situation, whether they need shelter, whether they need a job, whether they need a resume built or drug and alcohol rehabilitation, whatever it is, we find out what that individual needs and we work hard to get it. So whether our company can provide it ourselves or we can connect them with someone who can, whatever it is that's stopping them from moving forward in their life, we try our best to fix it. So ultimately we're trying to end homelessness.
I can see your tears. I'll be there in a hurry when you call. Yes, I will. Friends don't ask to catch you when you fall.
Now, Robin has been out on some homeless tours with you where you're feeding, clothing, and also assessing those who could use help and where that help would be needed. Robin, you want to talk about some of those experiences?
Sure, they are absolutely awesome. If I can tell you, I've seen them hugging homeless people, talking to them. We've been prophesied over by homeless people. Just the understanding that we're out here and we love people, and that's the basis and the premise for everything, you know. So we're able to receive love, give love. It's an amazing experience too.
Now, I like that. You talk a little bit more about that. You're able to give love and receive love. I like that line.
Well, that's what it is. We go out there and you think you're just offering food to somebody, you're offering toiletries, but it's so much more than that, because when you meet someone's basic need, then there's a love that you're giving. And it's not, you know, we're not doing this for kudos, we're not doing it for credit. You do it just because you truly love them, and that comes out. You know, when we're not looking at you as a tax write-off, we're not looking at you as something we can get out of you, and just know that we're out here, yes, because we're not just handing you stuff and leaving. We're talking to you, we're joking with you, we're letting you know that we see you, and I think that's important. And what they do in return is they see us, they talk to us, they hug us, they give us knowledge about things that we didn't know, they show us other places we can go. It's an awesome experience, you know. And to tie it back into loving like Jesus, that's what he did. You know, he went out with the lepers, he went out with the people that no one felt like he should be talking to, like no one felt like he should be, you know, surrounding himself with being the king, you know, and he served, and that's ultimately what we're doing.
Listen.
Oh, there's sunshine. Who is sick and begging to be free, but there is no cure for his disease. He looks up to his mother.
It's the gratification of somebody saying, I'll give you a great example, and I'm gonna try not to cry when I tell you, but okay, so the first time we ever came out during the rain, when I decided, you know what, rain or shine, we got to do this, we have to. When we got down there, we didn't see too many people out. Of course, they're probably taking cover somewhere in the rain, but a man walked up to us and he said, I knew you guys were gonna be here because you're determined and you're committed and you love us and you won't let us down. And so from that moment on, I knew we have to do this. It's not even about, you know, what can we get out of it, or what are we going to lose, or, you know, am I going to be able to pay my own utility bill if I buy 100 meals for these people. It's about, if I don't show up, who's going to do it for them, you know, who's going to be there for them. And so that's how deep it is. And every time I think about, oh, well, I might not have enough gas to get down there, then I remember his voice in my head telling, I knew you were going to be here.
How can I love Jesus when I never seen his face? Yeah, I see you dying and a turn and walk away.
I'm in Clarkston, Georgia, and we're here at the community center where the event will be held. As you can see, the stage is behind us, and it will be graced with a lot of varying talent, not just big names, but varying talent. And one of the things that I like to always say is that everyone is a celebrity. Just because you've been tolerated, not celebrated, doesn't mean that when you come to this event, you would not be not only welcome, but celebrated in your presence here. So until next time, join us right here on SIBN or SaletteUSAtv iNetwork.
I am here. You can be when you call, free to be there to catch you when you fall. Thank you, Jesus. You're my friend, but you're also my brother.
You can get tickets online at www.lovelikejesus.eventbrite.com. But don't come along. Get your church group and your friends together and purchase tickets at an amazing discounted group rate.